Sometimes it's helpful to pull out a fader from our mixer and just have it there on the screen. Maybe it's something that I want to watch carefully. I want to control it while I'm looking at my edit window, perhaps. And the way we do that is right here. We click this little fader. So this is my drum overhead track. It's a stereo track, and I can position that over here. And now when I play, I've got the fader pulled out. I can pull out something else, let's say my tambourine. I'll solo that. And if I click the target button on this drum track to turn it off, that means it will not go away when I pull up my tambourine. If I switch to my edit window, those faders are still there. And these are memorized as part of a Windows configuration also. So I can set up, for example, a drum editing Windows configuration that includes the fader for my drums. Now I can get to the same fader from the edit window. Let me close these. If I'm showing input and outputs in my edit window over here, and the track has to be big enough, it has to be at least about that size, you see a fader here as well. And I can click on that and show the different faders. Once again, if I turn off the target button, I can pull up multiple faders. So I can get to it right from this edit window. There's something else kind of nice about this fader, and it will really pay off when we talk about sends. If I click the maximize button, I see not only the fader for the channel I'm looking at, but I also see the meter for where I'm routing the track. So if all of my drums are going to a drum bus, in other words, I'm combining them all together, and I want to see what the combined drums looks like, I can just maximize this fader window and I see that. That's a helpful way of looking at combining tracks and seeing what the effect of that is. So let me turn off the solo, and we'll look here. So I'm seeing my drum overheads, and over here is the total stereo mix. And you can see it's clipping pretty badly over here. So I haven't started mixing yet, but I can see right away that I'm going to have some real problems with my levels if I don't do something about my other channels. So that's by clicking the maximize button that I get the sum of this track and any other tracks going to the same outputs or bus.